and welcome to my review of this new change. Basically, in the Star Stable website, they updated this thing called in-game chat safety test. It's up on the website. I'm not going to read it all with you guys, but basically what's happening is in Australia only, they're implementing a new feature. This is just a test where basically non-Star Riders cannot chat. So if you look down, they're just explaining what's going on, why it's happening. So I read this bit, and only allowing paying Star Riders to access the chat is also a safety precaution. I agree with that. By requiring payment information, we make it harder to create an account anonymously, and it's easier for us to identify players who break our rules. I really agree with this. The amount of times that you can see in Say Chat these new players who aren't actually new players, but just people looking to troll. So I think this is actually a really good thing. However, I scroll down and I see Pay Once Star Rider. I'm a Pay Once Star Rider, so I'm pretty much good. It says here that it won't affect me at all. So yeah, that's cool. Star Rider with a subscription. If you have a 1 or 3 month Star Rider subscription, you'll still have access to chat. See, that's good. Just like before. If you end your subscription, however, you'll still have access to the game, but you won't be able to use chat or send private messages. But wait a second, didn't you just say that all you needed was bank information to make sure that the player wasn't an anonymous troll? Why then are you requiring a second bank payment to reinstall this 3 months or 1 month subscription to allow them to access chat? This is very much unfair. They already have bank details, so they already know who you are and that you've paid and that you're legitimate. Non-Star Riders can't use global already. So that means that non-Star Riders can't talk to friends, they can't talk in Say Chat, and they can't talk in Club Chat. I do not think this is fair. Yes, I agree with the new player bit, basically saying that if you're new, you can't access the chat. Okay, I get that. It stops spammers. But this is a really clumsy way of what it seems like on the surface is a really good idea. Like when I heard of this, I thought, oh, this is like really good because, you know, new players can't come on and just be, you know, spammers or annoying. They have to actually verify themselves by paying. However, when I read about how even if you've paid, ex-paying Star Riders, you still can't use the chat, which I do not think is fair because you've already given bank information, which is what they said that was all they needed, payment information, to identify that you're real, that you're not just another spam account. So I agree with this part, the new player part. I do not agree with the ex-paying or the Star Rider. This is coming from a Pay Once Star Rider. I am not affected by this at all. But I have friends and I know a lot of people who are affected by this because you'll get scenarios where a family won't have that much money to be able to spend on a game like this. Buy their kid a 3 month Star Rider, for example, and then they'll be happy as Larry making friends in clubs and things. That 3 months will end and normally they just continue. But now they can't exactly do that. They're restricted to Fort Pinter, they can't jump, they can't get star coins, and they can't access chat now. How is that a game? You can't then call that a game. It's a horse riding simulation at that point. And that's not what Star Rider is, and I don't think that is representative of what it could be. I believe that all of these right here should all be able to access chat as soon as you've given bank information. New players, sure, I agree with that. But as for these, this is unfair on anyone who is an ex-paying Star Rider or with a subscription, because this, I understand, may not be a grasp for money, but it certainly comes across that way because of how it's worded, how literally they went from one paragraph saying all they need is a payment information and then saying that now you need to pay again to be able to access chat. So I feel like this had good intentions, but came across really clumsily, and they didn't think this through properly. I'm not saying that this should not be implemented, but it should not be implemented for these three here. So I do genuinely believe that they're making a mistake by implementing these two, but I think that this could go somewhere better than it's currently going in. But yes, in the comments down below, do say what you guys think of this. I'm curious to hear, because my first reaction was, oh yay, less spamming, and then, oh no, this is awful. This is really not a good idea. So now that I've thought it through, I think they had good intentions, but they've made a mistake with these two. But yes, do tell me what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!